They want to run it left here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Jacksonville State. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself on the draw. Picks up the first down. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive.
Snags it inside the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The option, he'll keep it. Powers through the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught by Williams on the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Snags it on the right. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They go right back to him. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, King. Offense changing the play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Power football with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bring in the heat. A strike downfield. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Now the toss. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Keeps it on the option. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Into the end zone. Touchdown. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The run to the left. Got enough for the 1st. There's some room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Ready. Go. Wants to throw on 1st down. Heaves it deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he missed it. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more. Turning it on! And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Motion from the back. Off play action on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Savage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. No return coming here, fair. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
There's a crease. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Give to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the 1st down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. The give to the tailback. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Quickly to the tight end. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Maybe some room here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Paul. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Got enough space. And he'll step. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He'll keep it again on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turn.
Break. Here we go.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
Got a man, it's Johnson, and they get him down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll give it to him again.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Now the pitch. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Tried to save time on defense. They use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to run for it. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start.